Hello. Unboxing. 2 in one go. I've been a bit naughty. I ordered 3 CDs early this week, and they've come very quickly. 2 of them. I know it's naughty. I shouldn't do it, but I had to. Trusty Stanley. Ooh. Very muggy here. Feels like we could be in for a storm. All right. How good is this? Nicely wrapped. Hello, everybody. Oh, great. Fiction. This is an original CD from the 80s, I think. Yeah, the price gives it away. I'll show you in a sec. This is what I love. This is what I love about CDs. Now, these 2 groups I'm showing, I have owned 45s of theirs. Well, in this case, anyway, I have. Hello, everybody. Love that cover. Actually, it looks like my neighbour, Peter. Peter's Irish. This guy looks very Irish too. He's got that sort of face. Hello, big gosh. Yeah, this is a great track listing. It's very glary, sorry. It's a really good selection here. This is how I know it's from the 80s or 90s. Look at the price. $30.95, which 30 or 40 years ago would be like $100 now. And I like that. Now this is what I like. Look at that. They put the little things there to protect it. And so it's The Cure, Standing on a Beach, the singles. I did have their first single. I don't know what happened to it. I certainly didn't sell it or give it away. It's just been lost. Killing an Arab, backed with Saturday Night. That was a great single. I gave that a real belting. It's got Boys Don't Cry. I know that one. A Forest. I know that. Primary. I know that. Charlotte Sometimes. I know that. The Hanging Garden. I know that. Let's Go to Bed. I know that. The Walk. Yes. Love Cats. And some of the others I probably know, but just don't remember the titles. So, sorry about that. But in beautiful condition. And with postage, this costs about $10. That's great. Because if I wanted to get those singles, and I did look up the singles at first, and like if you can find them locally, because to order anything from overseas now is just out of the question. 10 years ago it was all right, but not anymore. It's just way too expensive, and there weren't that many available locally. So I thought, I'll have a look on the CDs, and bang, I jumped on that one. I'll enjoy that. I don't know what this one will be. It's just sort of fun. This next one, fun for me, not for you. You call that a knife? That's a knife. Yeah, that's what I expected. Actually, it's the perfect companion to this. Now, you ready? Oh, you are awful, you big beast. I'll meet you in the men's toilets at midnight. Yes, Charles Hawtrey. As John Lennon said in one of his songs on that dreadful rotten album, Let It Be, on one of the tracks, he says, and Charles Hawtrey on the Deaf Aids. I thought that was very funny. The very best of the Smiths. Now, I have never owned a Smiths record ever. I liked what I heard, but what I was into in the early to mid 80s was definitely, not coming out of the UK. It was mainly US and local. In the 80s, I was, early to mid 80s, I was into Whisker Du #1, and just that sort of general punk, early thrash, that sort of thing. And I quite liked the Smiths, what I heard, but I just thought, nah, it's just a bit too effete for me. But then after he quit the Smiths and put out some of his solo stuff, I've actually got Boner Drag, Morrissey's greatest hits compilation of singles he made. And it's a damn good selection, and there's at least half a dozen tracks on that I absolutely love. Things like Every Day's Like Sunday. So I didn't really get into Morrissey until he went solo, but there was always one song I loved by the Smiths, and every time I heard it, I go, I've got to get that, but I could never remember what it was called because there's no real lyrics to it. It's just a Bo Diddley beat, with treated guitar, and it's Johnny Marr, and it's the wonderful How Soon Is Now. So it's such an innocuous title. I could never remember it. I go, I've got to get it. What? And then I missed. They say that was the Smiths, and then you just go, what was it called? And How Soon Is Now. Sorry, yeah, did I say that? I know these songs, so I've obviously heard them. The Boy with a Thorn in His Side, Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now, Big Mouth Strikes Again, This Charming Man, What Difference Does It Make, William, It Was Really Nothing, Some Girls Are Bigger Than Others, Girlfriend in a Coma, Hand in Glove, There's a Light That Never Goes Out, Please, Please, Please Let Me Get What I Want, That Joke Isn't Funny Anymore, I Know It's Over, Sheila Take a Bow, It Started Something I Couldn't Finish, Still Ill, Shakespeare's Sister, the group names, those girls named their band after that song, I would guess. Shoplifters of the World Unite, that's better than Shirtlifters of the World Unite. Last night I dreamt that somebody loved me. Oh, isn't that sweet? Stop Me If You've heard this one before. Great photo of the band on the back. Beautiful package. I just love to have Charles Hawtrey. Oh my God, he looks like Mad Magazine, What Me Worry. A very strange little man. And look at this, it's so beautiful, isn't it? Why is there so much hate for CDs? I just don't understand it. I love CDs. For this reason, where you can get this absolute pile of wonderful singles and the little booklet and that's nice. I like that. Don't drop it. The tracks from the albums and talking about them. And so there you have it. Just beautiful package and in stunning condition from two different sellers, local, both out of New South Wales, I believe. Yeah, perfect condition, perfect. I think these are people selling off, their own collections, and you can usually tell, and these are in stunning condition. So I'm carrying it on for too long, but I think they're perfect companions, don't you? The very best of the Smiths, and Standing on a Beach, the singles, The Cure. I'm very, very happy. And the third one coming is I won't be too overly excited about. It's going to be Joy Division, 1977 and 1980 compilation. Um, a lot of the tracks I've never heard. I'm not really into. I don't care for New Order at all. Just leaves me cold. But there's something about that one song, the one I'm talking about. Um, what's that famous one by Joy Division? Um, you know what I mean. And there's another one on there I really like too called Transmission. This is I'm talking Ian Curtis, Joy Division. It's that one where he goes, dance, dance, dance to the radio, sort of doing that spazzo dance of his. The film clip on YouTube, it's just so great. Yeah, and I could hear the depression in his voice. I grew up with people in my area that suffered from depression, and there's a lot of it in our area, and suicide too. And whenever I hear him sing, I just automatically think of half a dozen people I grew up with that you can hear that Stephen Fry's got it too. That guy suffers from depression, severe depression. It's this weird monotone sort of. I can hear it. As soon as I hear that tone in a voice, I go, "Oh, this person's got severe depression," and you can hear it in his voice. Like. So for me, it's a bit of a difficult listen, Joy Division, for that reason. Simply that every time I hear it, I think of Ian Curtis hanging himself, and then I think of the 3 or 4 friends that blew their brains out and hung themselves when I was a teenager, and I just it's not really what I would call an enjoyable listen for me, Joy Division, but I just have to have it for um, isn't that funny? I'm just having a seniors moment. But Transmission, I really got it for that. Anyway, that's the next one coming, and I'm very happy, and I hope you manage to stick this one out.